What if I told you that nearly every ancient civilization on Earth recorded encounters with giants? And what if these weren't just myths, but historical accounts of something far more extraordinary? From the Biblical Nephilim to the Greek Titans, from Mesopotamian legends to Native American oral histories, giant beings appear in texts spanning thousands of years and continents. Today, we're diving deep into the Nephilim files to uncover why these stories are so remarkably similar across cultures that never contacted each other. By the end of this video, you'll understand the shocking connections between these ancient accounts and why modern archaeology might be hiding the truth. The word Nephilim comes from the Hebrew root naphal, meaning to fall. According to Genesis 6:4, the Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came in to the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. These were the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. But here's where it gets fascinating. This isn't just a biblical story. Let's journey across the ancient world and examine the evidence. In ancient Mesopotamia, the Epic of Gilgamesh describes its hero as standing nearly 12 feet tall. The Sumerian king list mentions rulers with impossibly long lifespans and extraordinary stature. The Anunnaki, described in Sumerian texts, were depicted as giant beings who came from the heavens. The Greeks had their titans, colossal beings who ruled before the gods of Olympus. Homer's Odyssey describes the Cyclopes as lawless giants living in caves. The historian Pausanias wrote about giant skeletons being discovered throughout Greece, with some measuring over 30 feet in length. Egyptian hieroglyphs depict pharaohs standing alongside beings of enormous size. The Turin king list references the Shemsu Hor, followers of Horus, who were described as giants, ruling before the first human pharaohs. Nordic sagas tell of the Jotuns, a race of giants who lived alongside the gods. The Prose Edda describes them as the first beings created in the world, possessing incredible strength and wisdom. Native American tribes across North America have remarkably consistent legends about red-haired giants. The Paiute tribe speaks of the Si-Te-Cah, cannibalistic giants they fought and eventually defeated. Archaeological excavations in Nevada's Lovelock Cave have uncovered unusually large skeletal remains and artifacts that seem to support these oral histories. The Mahabharata from ancient India describes the Daityas and Danavas, races of giants who possessed advanced technology and waged war in the skies. These texts provide detailed descriptions of their weapons and flying vehicles, predating modern aviation by millennia. Even in South America, the Inca spoke of the Huaris, a race of giants who built the massive stone structures we marvel at today. The precision and weight of stones at sites like Sacsayhuaman seem to require capabilities beyond what we attribute to ancient humans. But here's the problem that has puzzled researchers for decades. How do we explain these consistent accounts across civilizations separated by vast oceans and thousands of years? Mainstream archaeology dismisses these as mythology, but the similarities are too precise to ignore. The descriptions consistently mention extraordinary height, typically 9 to 30 feet tall, superior strength and intelligence, advanced technological knowledge, interbreeding with humans, eventually being defeated or disappearing. The challenge becomes even more perplexing when we examine the archaeological evidence that seems to support these accounts. In 1912, archaeologists discovered skeletal remains of unusual size in Wisconsin. The Smithsonian Institution reportedly collected these specimens, but they mysteriously disappeared from their collections. This pattern repeats across America. Giant skeletons discovered, reported in local newspapers, then vanishing from official records. The Kandahar giant incident in Afghanistan allegedly involved U.S. military personnel encountering a 12-foot-tall humanoid in a cave system. While officially denied, multiple witnesses have come forward with consistent accounts. Ancient megalithic structures worldwide demonstrate construction techniques that challenge our understanding of ancient capabilities. The precision cutting and massive weight of stones at Pumapunku, Easter Island, and Göbekli Tepe suggest involvement of beings with capabilities exceeding those of ordinary humans. Genetic research has revealed intriguing anomalies. The discovery of Denisovan DNA in modern humans suggests interbreeding with non-human hominids. Could these mysterious genetic contributors be related to the giants described in ancient texts? The Vatican's secret archives reportedly contain documents referencing giant humanoid remains. Several researchers claim evidence of systematic suppression of archaeological discoveries that don't fit conventional historical narratives. Here's the most shocking revelation. What if these weren't separate mythologies, but historical accounts of the same global phenomenon? Recent translations of Sumerian tablets suggest the Anunnaki possessed advanced genetic manipulation capabilities. The Book of Enoch, removed from the biblical canon, provides detailed accounts of the Watchers teaching forbidden knowledge to humanity and creating hybrid offspring. The timeline alignment is remarkable. Most cultures date their giant encounters to approximately 4,000 to 6,000 years ago, coinciding with major civilizational developments worldwide. This suggests a global event that fundamentally altered human development. Modern genetic analysis reveals unexplained DNA sequences in human genomes, genetic material that doesn't match any known evolutionary pathway. Could this be evidence of the hybridization described in ancient texts? The implications are staggering. If these accounts represent historical fact rather than fiction, it would completely revolutionize our understanding of human origins and development. The evidence spanning cultures, continents, and millennia points to a remarkable possibility that giant beings once coexisted with early humans, influencing our development in ways we're only beginning to understand. Whether you view these as literal historical accounts or symbolic representations of ancient encounters with advanced beings, the consistency of these stories across isolated civilizations cannot be easily dismissed. The Nephilim files reveal a pattern suggesting our ancestors experienced something extraordinary, something that shaped human civilization in ways we're still discovering. The truth may be more incredible than fiction. The rabbit hole goes even deeper. Click the video appearing on your screen now to discover the shocking archaeological evidence that governments don't want you to see.